All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully this is a video that really helps you all out. I see all these posts out there. People are complaining about, where do I get health insurance? Health insurance is crushing my business. I'm paying way too much for health insurance. I've read too many Facebook posts on different groups and stuff like that. Or like, hey, what are my options for health insurance? I'm paying a lot. And just a caveat, this might not help people that have pre-existing conditions. That's a little bit different scenario, a little bit different hurdle to jump over, because a lot of these companies might be more challenging for those, and you might really have to go into the open market, Blue Cross, stuff like that. But this may help kind of the average agent that is considering going into real estate, or maybe they've been in real estate for a long time and they don't know what to do for health insurance. So this is an excellent option. Now, again, this is Travis Junty. I'm with Epique Realty, and this is the Agent Collab channel. This is not a pitch on Epique Realty. I'm actually going to show you some options that might help you outside of Epique Realty, right? This isn't what that is. Now, if you are considering talking to someone about Epique Realty, if you're looking into Epique Realty, hey, my information is down below. Let's have that conversation. But without further ado, I kind of wanted to dive into a few options and what that might look like. And just for the record, I'm going to begin by talking about what we have here at Epique Realty, and then I'll go into some different options that might be a good thing for you, okay? You do have open options. But yeah, without further ado, I'll stop talking to you, and we'll start looking at the computer and look at some details, okay? So first and foremost, Epique has health care, right? It's a health care benefits package. Now that's not health insurance, okay? Not health insurance. So we do have the direct primary care. I'm just trying to make sure my face is out of here. But anyway, so direct primary care, that's basically you'll be able to schedule with call, message your personal provider directly with questions or concerns, okay? Zero copays, zero deductibles. This is a relationship with your provider. Now, this is not something that that you go in and if you have a broken bone or something like that, right? This is just for maybe questions. You also have 80% of all lab work, which I'm going to take advantage of here soon. Just these are things that you can ask your primary care physician if you have some questions, right? We have free prescriptions. A lot of people are saving a boatload of money on this, okay? So $425 plus free generic prescriptions. These are typically your free home delivery, but they do have also some pickup options as well. $0 copay, free home delivery. If we don't have it, there's up to 80% off additional prescriptions. And just from my experience, I've had some prescriptions picked up that were lower than was that GoodRx, so that's an option. Free virtual urgent care. I know a lot of people are using this. This is awesome. Holidays, weekends, after hours, whatever it is. I had an ear infection, right? And I was like, well, what the heck do I do? And I called into urgent care. I was able to get a prescription, within an hour or whatever. Went to pick up my prescription and I was good to go. Okay, so that's awesome. Free mental health. I mean, we're agents. We're in a self-employed business. Who doesn't need mental health care, right? Up to 12 visits a year. Here's a couple of questions, right? Can I add my spouse or dependents? Yes, for only $25 a month. You can add up to 6 additional people, spouse and child dependents. Like I said, this is not insurance. Is this really free? Yes. What this does not cover, like I mentioned, it is not insurance. It does not cover hospital stays, ambulance, so on and so forth. Prescriptions, it talks about a little bit of that stuff. Whatever, you can pause and read some of this stuff if you want. Yeah, it's just kind of stuff that's in there. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was health insurance. Okay, now again, this isn't health insurance. It's more of a health sharing, but it does cover things like ambulance rides and things of that nature. I know from experience, I've been part of a health share for the better part of maybe 10 years. So it's an excellent option. That's an excellent alternative. Even for somebody that is in a corporate job, you might consider health sharing, okay? Now, Epique Realty has a partner with Impact Health Sharing. And hey, like I said, stay till the end. There's another option. You don't have to be with Impact Health Sharing, and Epique's not telling you to have to be with Impact Health Sharing. You know what? It's your body, your choice, right? Anyways, so what's the difference? Epique Healthcare, free for agents, free virtual doctor visits, free prescriptions, free mental health, so on and so forth. Impact Health Sharing, starting at only $73 a month. I mean, that's if you're a single adult, super healthy, maybe young fit, 23 years old or whatever, in-person doctor visits, hospital stays, and so on and so forth. These are some questions that you can look at. The health care is a free benefit. Impact Health Share is something that you go and get on your own. It's not insurance. Like I said, it's Health Share is a nonprofit company, and all savings are passed along to the users, which is why they cost much lower. Every dollar you spend goes to help someone else get coverage. Health Share usually also covers more than just traditional insurance plans. Does not require in-network doctors, hospitals, or specialists, okay? I did pull up the website here. So Impact Health Share, looking to save on healthcare, right? You can come in here, you can get a quote, you can request info, you can enroll now. Real quick, again, Impact Health Share, it's not Epique Realty related. You could be at ABC Company, you can be at EXP Company and get this, right? What is Impact Health Sharing? Okay, so basically you enter your data. You can plug in all this stuff, right? I mean, I'm not going to do it, whatever example, but you can just plug it in, go to that website, Impact Health Sharing, how many family members are applying. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just go, let's say you're 25 years old, okay? So you were born in April, select 1 year. Well, let's do this. April of 2000. Third, and you have 3+ in the family. Or let's just say, no, you have 2, okay? So here's what it looks like, okay? Primary responsibility amount. So that's $2,500. That's where you would basically pay out that $2,500, and then there's a co-share. And that co-share comes in, from what I understand, after your PRA is met, which is your primary responsibility amount. The co-share is limited to $5,000 per household. So if you pay in $2,500, let's say you bust your leg and it's $2,500. Maybe you bust your leg again, and it's the co-share comes in. So now you're paying only 10% up to hit $5,000, and you're paying a standard rate of $398 a month. Okay, that's not that bad. Now, obviously, there's different circumstances. Maybe you're smoking tobacco or smoking cigarettes or chewing tobacco, whatever it might be. There's an assessment, $50. BMI assessments, or additional if your plan qualifies for the BMI assessments. Anyways, you can plug in your information there and kind of go about that, right? So that's real quick. Like I said, this isn't all-in information on how it works. The other option, which I have and I've had for many years, they are certainly wonderful. It's Zion Health Share. It's an excellent option, okay? It's the same thing. It's talking about operates by collecting monthly contributions from members to help sharing medical expenses. These are a couple of options that are fairly straightforward. You may have heard of some other ones like MetaShare or Samaritan Ministries, things of that nature that might be more Christian-based or whatever. They don't have that tie, right? There's no religious requirements. You don't need your pastor or minister or whatever to sign off anything. Your freedom to choose providers. You just tell them you're a cash payer, and certain things will work a little bit differently, whether they, however they work the bills or whatever. I like how Zion does it, so that's why I stay there, and I just continue to stay. If you look at, they have the direct membership. You can look at, see some pricing. So we'll say we'll pick that same person. We're 30 to 39. Select your membership type. We'll just say we have member and we'll just say we have member and family. Okay, so here's the same thing where now you can pick $2,500 IOA, $1,000 IOA, which is actually what we have 3 max per rolling calendar. So like we might have 1 or 2 incidents a year, and we might be paying $1,000 or $2,000 max a year, plus the $637 a month, right? Or I guess sneak peek, I'm a little bit older than that, but anyway, so these are definitely some options, right? I mean, I'm not, like I said, if you have more questions, we can certainly talk about a lot of that stuff. But I mean, if you're just a single person, you have $248 a month. That's a pretty good deal, or $198, $170. Little things that you can play with, right? So, it kind of goes into detail what it covers. I mean, there's also some prescription covers, virtual mentals resources there as well, membership features, direct membership stuff. So there's some really cool stuff. I don't know, like I said, this is a little bit out of the ordinary. Hopefully this kind of helped give you an idea of what some different health insurance options are. Like I said, this isn't insurance, it's more of a health sharing, but you still get covered for a lot of that stuff, and that's an awesome opportunity. If you've gained any value from this channel or from this video, I would really appreciate if you'd smash that like button. Just go easy on your computer. Hit the subscribe button, hit the little notification bell, make sure you get notified anytime I put out new content. Again, this is Travis Junty. I am with Epique Realty, and this is the Agent Collab channel. Until next time, we'll see ya.